Surgery hurts. 40 million adults and 4 million children have surgery each year, and most have uncontrolled pain. I'm Dr. Courtney Rowe, and I'm going to eliminate pain after surgery. 3 in 4 patients have uncontrolled pain after surgery, and 1 in 4 go on to develop new chronic pain. 1 in 600 become newly addicted to opioids, while 1 in 350,000 overdose on opioids because they were prescribed opioids after surgery. Our current solutions are frankly inadequate. Local anesthetic injections provide pain control at the surgical site, but they're too short lasting only a few hours, while surgical pain lasts for days. We can use continuous infusions like epidurals or more complicated procedures like nerve blocks, but these are too complicated, requiring a specialized pain anesthesiologist or for patients to stay in the hospital. Over-the-counter pills like acetaminophen and Motrin can provide non-addictive pain control, but they're too mild for most surgical pain. Opioids can treat severe pain, but they're too risky in terms of addiction. Meet Palavex, our implantable, biodegradable pain relief film. This little film doesn't look like much, but it does everything we need to eliminate pain after surgery. On a nanoscopic level, our film is made up of a patented brush technology, millions of brushes sticking up from the surface of the film, each with hundreds of bristles. We control the design and function of each bristle. Some bristles are used to change how the film interacts with the environment. The rest of the bristles are used to safely bind drug to allow for precise and targeted delivery. The drug we're using is called bupivacaine, a local anesthetic that works to block the ability of local pain nerves to fire. This drug is so strong that it prevents pain signals from ever reaching the brain, meaning that Palavex doesn't just treat pain after you felt it, it eliminates any pain sensation. Because we control delivery with our patented brush design, we're able to provide long-lasting continuous relief. Injected bupivacaine is gone within hours. Our main competitor is Exparel, a liposomal bupivacaine that releases for less than 48 hours. Palavex continually releases drugs for 7 days. Our IP can be used as a standalone film placed at the surgical site by the surgeon, or it can be incorporated into a surgical implant, both simple for the customer. This diagram represents a typical pain control regimen that a patient would take in the days to week after surgery: injections, oxycodone, acetaminophen, and Motrin. I'm a surgeon, and I prescribe a regimen like this every week. Our pain relief film replaces all these medications with a single film placed at the time of surgery, providing pain relief to the local nerves for the entire duration of pain. The benefit of our film is clear for all stakeholders. Patients have less uncontrolled pain and are less likely to develop chronic pain. Surgeons have fewer unpaid visits. Hospitals have cheaper ways to provide pain control, and implant makers have the opportunity to distinguish themselves within the market. When these stakeholders benefit, society benefits, with fewer opioid addictions and fewer opioid overdoses. The global market for pain control after surgery is growing at 5%. Here you can see the market for our standalone pain film. We intend to focus on inguinal hernia surgery for our first indication, which is a $130 million pain control market. On the right, you can see the market if we partner with an implant maker on a combo device. This market is growing at 7% per year. We plan to focus first on simple implants like breast implants or hernia mesh. And even with exclusive partnerships and licensing, we can capture a large portion of this market. We have the right cross-functional team to perform preclinical and clinical work. Dr. Kelly Burke, a polymer scientist at the University of Connecticut, myself, a surgeon at Connecticut Children's, and Chris Foster, a cell biologist at UConn Health. Because of our team's diverse background, we're able to provide clinically based design. You've heard of rational drug design? Well, this is a little bit different. Clinical-based design means that our product is developed with the clinical need and realities of modern healthcare built in from day one. Our startup competitors have assembled teams made up of research scientists and engineers without anyone with a clinical background on their executive management team. As companies grow, they do tend to bring in clinicians, but by then they are no longer rapidly innovating. But at Palavex, we are creative and clinical from the start. We have an aggressive but accomplishable plan to get FDA approval for a standalone film by 2030 and FDA approval for a combo product by 2033. Our estimated budget for preclinical and clinical work for the standalone film is $18 million, and for the combo product is $19 million. Because our target surgeries are common and power calculations show a small number of patients needed to reach significance, we anticipate rapid clinical trials reducing cost. But to get to year 6, we need to get past year 1. What we need is simple: money, a CEO, and introductions. With $3 million, we can complete preclinical work within a year, with money spent on materials and supplies, vertebrate animals, data management, and researcher salary. We need to find a CEO with biotechnology startup experience who can take us from great IP to a great company. And finally, we've made a lot of great connections through ABCT, but we can always use more. Introductions to implant companies such as breast implants and hernia mesh, or pharmaceutical companies who are interested in longer-term delivery of their drug. So reach out if you can help so that Palavex can eliminate pain after surgery.